To the Hindu editorial dictation. Second article heading is Winter Worries. 80 word per minute. Be ready? Start. New Home Ministry guidelines to check further spread of COVID-19 during the winter months starting with December reflect the government's concern that the gradually reviving economic activity should remain unaffected by ongoing containment measures. The center has mandated that states declare containment zones online, identifying them with micro targeting to minimize the impact. It has also prohibited any lockdowns at state and city levels without prior consultation with the ministry. Such advice might appear redundant coming as it does after a long unlock phase that permitted the relaxation of restrictions on almost all public activities bearing regular flights and trains, and the onus having shifted to the citizen to avoid getting infected. Full stop. Several states with a perceived decline in new infections have opened up even more. In Tamil Nadu, for instance, final year in person college classes and medical courses, except for fresh entrants, are set to reopen on December 7. This is a time to reiterate proven safety norms, considering that India has about 4.48 lakh active cases out of a total of 93.31 lakh cases recorded thus far, and where almost three-fourths of new infections are concentrated in 8 states and union territories, including Delhi. Encouraging results from vaccine trials and the likelihood of early emergency use authorization have weakened voluntary caution, and citizens are yielding to pandemic fatigue. Health authorities must reinforce the message that low cost interventions such as masks, good ventilation, and distancing norms cannot be abandoned. Evidence from the lockdown in India shows that the reproductive number for COVID 19, representing the number of fresh infections caused by an individual, was indeed reduced by the severe curves, although the outcome varied by location. At the end of April, as the lockdown rigor eased, India had over 30,000 cases and 1,153 deaths in all. But 7 months later, there were 39,806 infections and 433 deaths in a single day, November 2029, underscoring the continuing challenge. The prime task before health administrators is to convince the average citizen that there is much to be gained through inexpensive lifestyle modification. A study of 131 countries published in the Lancet estimated the benefits of restricting group gatherings to 10 people and how reducing physical attendance at workplaces could bring down the reproductive number by 38,000 percentage in 1 month. Universal masking with 95% compliance is projected to reduce deaths dramatically in another University of Washington study. First off, evidently, the entire economy stands to benefit from such painless interventions like sparing doctors and frontline health workers of deadly risk. Full stop. The central government has rightly prioritized targeted containment, but it should standardize testing protocols across states and not dilute the message of safe behavior by laboring over the point of recoveries and low per million fatalities. Full stop.